Hello everybody, my name is Larry Gopinquat. Today we're going to be talking about insurable risk. So last time we talked about insurable risk and we talked about risk management, right? So again, in every business, risk is inevitable. That means that risk is always around us and we cannot do anything to avoid it. And maybe we could do some approaches to ensure that these risks are not too consuming for our business, but still we have to accept the fact that ensure that these types of risks are always around us. So how do we make sure that we get the less risk as possible? And what if there comes a risk that's happening? What will actually help us to stay away from them? So it is called as insurable risk and uninsurable risk. So when we look at the word insurance, what do you guys think of? You guys think of those companies that will protect us and that will pay us money when we are in some forms of medical crisis, etc. Like that, right? And so in business, insurance is just exactly like that. Well, insurable risk are risks that you can purchase insurance for. That means that when that risk is happening, there's going to be a company that is legally going to protect you and that is legally going to ensure that your business won't be sued, won't be in a lawsuit, or won't bankrupt. And so that is what insurable risk is, and that's what insurance in risk is. So whenever we start a business, it's very important that you go and pay yourself a business insurance, because in business, risk is always inevitable. People when they consume your product, they could claim that you somehow hurt them, even if you didn't. And so that is when insurance comes in, because if you do not pay insurance, then those fees of legal lawsuit, of lawyers, they're going to be costing you thousands of dollars. But with an insurance that you pay annually, it's going to be able to protect your business from that by ultimately allowing their own company's lawsuit and their own company's people to protect your company from the dangers of an insurance risk. And so it allows your business to be able to be protected. Is insurance very necessary thing in business? Yes. Do we all have to pay for it? No. It is up to the business themselves to be able to predict and to be able to analyze the risk. Well, last lesson we learned about risk management. We see that there are 3 steps. First, we need to analyze the risk. Next is to evaluate the risk, and lastly is to take actions. So first, we need to analyze it. Is this something that's going to what is the risk? Secondly, we need to evaluate it. Is it going to possibly happen? And what is the chances that it will happen? And what will cause it if it happens? And we take action. And that part of taking action is the part where you could decide, do you want to pay for insurance or not? And so that is all up to you as the CEO to be able to decide on whether or not do you want your company to be protected or not. Thank you for listening. Today we talk about insurable risk. Insurable risks are risks that you could pay for a company to let them protect you. And so it's totally up to you in the progress of risk management for you to be able to take actions on whether or not do you want to purchase insurance for your business. Thank you for listening and goodbye.